Well, hello there. It's me again, Andy, your lonely libertarian citizen of Simi Valley, California. Um, I'm here in my bookstore, as this is where I make all my videos. Actually, I'm in the little back office. You can see the rackets on the wall. Um, I'm a very patient fellow. Over the years, I've played tennis, and tennis takes a little bit of patience, a lot of patience. And I've been playing for 33 years, so in a way, patience is ingrained in me. Um, I'm seeing some interesting things today in the news. Yesterday we had our unemployment numbers come out, and national figure they show at 9.8%. Um, but there's another thing they did, which in the headline on the Los Angeles Times, they had a little snippet just under the headline, subheadline, that 17% were officially listed as underemployed or discouraged, and that's the official number. Now there's a website called shadowstats.com that has it pegged, I think, over 21% now. So they use a little different methodology in figuring out their numbers, but they believe that the uh, Bureau of Labor Statistics numbers are actually, they believe that they're skewed and they're not using the right measurement methodology. So anywhere you slice it, we are in a world of hurt right now financially. We have the highest debt of any debtor nation. Per capita debt load is about $120,000. There's a national debt clock if you want to look at it. We're about closing in on $12 trillion of official national debt and 72 trillion, I believe 70 trillion or 72 trillion of obligations, long-term obligations, entitlements and whatnot. Um, with a shrinking economy and the fact that you need so much growth per year, this can't go on for much longer. The question is, when does it stop? I think it's going to stop real soon. I think that what we're seeing now, and I can tell you from my standpoint, in August I was doing, when we just opened our business in June 23rd, in August I was doing on a Saturday between $60 and $80 a day. So far in September, I've been doing about, I think the best day was 65. We did between 40 and 60 a day. And then actually, as up until about September 15th, then it dropped down, and now it's we did one day we did $28, and last week I think we did $33. This week so far, zip, nothing for today, Saturday. So I've had a few people come in, they've liked my store. And they're taking cars to pass around, so I'm hoping, I'm sowing some seeds for later on. But so far today, zip, zero sales. And what I see and what I hear from people is they just don't have any more free money. Their disposable income is taken by so many other things. Higher gas prices lately here in California. I don't know about the rest of the country, but we've had all kinds of new bank fees that have come out with your bank, higher food prices, and so inflation is becoming a real tax. And then you have the thought that, hey, I might be next to lose my job, so I better hold on to every dollar I have for necessities. So things like books, which I sell, and DVDs and CDs, are really kind of low on the totem pole for things you need to buy to get along. So short-term thinking, the thinking of now is that people are thinking I really need to hold on to whatever dollar I have. The other thing I've seen, and I've said in another video, is that we see yard sales continue. Now what I'm seeing is yard sales on weekdays. Just yesterday afternoon I was out and picked up the kids from school, and we were driving back, and sure enough there was a yard sale just up the street from their school. I drove about another mile. There was another yard sale going on a Friday during the middle of the day when people should be working. But no, they're selling off the last things they have. So this is, or maybe they're just doing yard selling as a way of making money, so they're continually yard selling. I don't know how they're getting all the stuff, but I guess they have some way of doing it. But at any rate, we are experiencing the what I would think would be the final throes of the economy. We're about ready to have what I call the convulsion. And whatever that is, it might be beginning with a bank holiday, maybe. It could begin with, a food riot in the streets. I can tell you that today I participated in a food drive where I dropped off food in front of our local supermarket to give to our Simi Valley Simi Cares food shelter, um, which is privately run, and wow, pretty amazing. They had very little donations in the 4 hours they were out there. In fact, they only had like a box and a half of food donated, which they had four people trying to take in the food, but all they took in, I can count less than one grocery cart's worth of items they had there. Not even that, probably about half a grocery cart. So, that's a lot of time spent to get very little food. So, people are really, really tight. We're going to see something. I don't know what it is, but we will have the convulsion, and the convulsion will be when you see it. You'll see it on TV, a big riot, and that's going to be over probably food, maybe over a line for job openings at a job fair that'll turn into a riot. Something's going to happen, and that's going to be nation. You're going to see it. It'll happen in one place, probably California, maybe Florida. I've heard Florida's pretty bad, or maybe Michigan, but it's going to happen, and it's going to be really ugly. And so, if you're still of the means to donate a little food to somebody, help them out, I would suggest you do that, because any way of helping our fellow man, helping our brother and sister Americans, is the best thing we can do right now. We're not going to stop the convulsion, but at least maybe we'll change some minds and open some hearts along the way. So, anyways, I thought I'd just leave you with that thought today, or those thoughts, and I don't know what to leave you with. What can I leave you with? I have nothing here today to leave you with. So, at any rate, I'll leave you with a local business here. This is a local business here in Simi Valley. I'm sure if you need some work done, photo prints or whatever, it's called Spectracolor, and the guy who owns it, he's a nice fella. So I'll put his card up on the screen. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a sale. Here we go. I guess maybe it's time to